When I was young, I would like to sit on the roof and stare at the dark sky at night. The wind flowing around me made me calm, and my mind was brought in tune with the universe and reached the shining star. It gave me the feeling that there were always endless things waiting for me to explore and learn. I want to grow up quickly, I used to say to my father under the starry sky. You will, my father responded. For a long period of time, I was always the youngest in my class, so I acted more childish than my other classmates and was very naive. My friends know I was younger than them, so they would usually forgive me when I made an improper decision. This situation did not change until my parents sent me to the United States for 2 years ago. Because my parents wanted me to adapt to my new environment, they decided to let me stay another year in 10th grade. So I became the elder brother among sophomores after entering Montville Academy. At the end of the second summer, I returned to school with my friends who were younger than me. Do you have all your luggage? Keep your passport in your carry-on bag. As the eldest one, I led them on our long journey to school. Unfortunately, our flight from Shanghai to New York was late, so there was little time for us to change flights to Orlando. Was what was worse, there was a long line at the entrance to the gate because it was the busiest time for international students to return to school. Owen, where's Owen? I suddenly found that a new student, Owen, wasn't with us. I, I delayed his mobile phone, but there was no answer. I hesitated for a few moments as to whether to go ahead to catch the flight or leave the line to find Owen. I chose the latter. Rest assured, I will make sure they return to school safely. A casual remarks I said to their parents now became the promise that I should keep. About 40 minutes later, we found Owen who had forgot to wear his glasses and went in the wrong direction. However, for the next flight, there were only 3 seats available, which means one of us had to stay at the airport until the next morning. Without a second's hesitation, I let them go on the flight and stayed alone at the airport. Lying on the shabby floating bed, which was given by the airport for passengers like me stuck for the night, I couldn't fall asleep. You were grown up, my boy, my father said to me on the phone after listening to me tell him what had just happened. Out of the airport windows, the dark night fell. The starry night was no different, but I felt a different feeling inside my heart. There is a kind of growing up called responsibility. My father used to say this under the night sky. I was sure that I was beginning to understand my father's words.